So let's say we want to factor the polynomial ax plus 14. To do that, we must first find the greatest common factor for the terms ax and 14. If we write ax as a product of prime, we get 2 times 2 times 2 times x, and 14 can be written as 2 times 7. The two terms don't have any variables in common, but they do have the number 2 in common, so the greatest common factor is 2. Now that we have the greatest common factor, we can write ax as 2 times 4x, and 14 can be written as 2 times 7. We then can factor out 2 from each term to get the factored form 2 times 4x plus 7 parentheses. And there you have it. We factored the polynomial ax plus 14. Let's do some examples. Factor each polynomial by factoring out the greatest common factor. First up is the polynomial negative 9a to the 5th power plus 18a squared minus 3a. If we take a look at the terms and write them as product of primes, we get negative 3 times a to the 5th power, 3 times 2 times a squared, and 3 times negative 1 times a. Now, using our understanding of the greatest common factor for variables and integers, we can see that 3 is the largest integer, that is a factor of all integers in the list, and a is the variable raised to the smallest exponent, so the greatest common factor is 3a. Now we can use the greatest common factor to rewrite the polynomial, so the polynomial is equal to 3a times negative 3a to the 4th power plus 3a times 6a plus 3a times negative 1. We then can factor out 3a to get the factored form 3a times negative 3a to the 4th power plus 6a minus 1 in parentheses. Let's do another example. 6a to the 4th power minus 12a. If we look at the two terms and write them as product of primes, we get 3 times 2 times a to the 4th power and 2 times 2 times 3 times a. Using our understanding of the greatest common factor for variables and integers, we can see that 6 is the largest integer, that is a factor of all integers, and a is the variable raised to the smallest exponent, so the greatest common factor is 6a. Now we can use the greatest common factor to rewrite the polynomial. So the polynomial is 6a times a cubed minus 6a times 2. We then can factor out 6a to get the factored form 6a times a cubed minus 2 in parentheses. Let's do one more example. We have the polynomial 5 times x plus 3 in parentheses plus y times x plus 3 in parentheses. If we take a look at the two terms, we can see that the binomial x plus 3 is common among the two terms. So we can say that the greatest common factor is x plus 3. This means we can factor out x plus 3 to get the factored form x plus 3 times 5 plus y in parentheses.